Okay, you guys remember that woman that was literally dragged out of an Idaho town hall meeting by 6 grown men? Yeah. While everyone else just sat there watching it happen. Yeah. Well, a little bit of good news. Those 6 men are now charged. And I'm going to tell you guys what they're being charged with. Okay, they were so kind enough to give us their full names, the whole list, and exactly what they're being charged with. And I'm going to read all of it off because they deserve it. Okay, we have Paul Truret, battery, false imprisonment, security agent uniform violation, security agent duties violation. Alex Truret, oh my God, it runs in the family. Security agent uniform violation, security agent duties violation. Russell Dunn, battery, false imprisonment, security agent uniform violation, security agent duties violation. Christopher Burge, battery, false imprisonment, security agent uniform violation, security agent duties violation, blah, blah, blah. Jesse Jones, the same thing. Michael Keller, battery. Okay, so we have multiple grown men up here being charged for battery on a woman who is just asking questions and doing what you're supposed to be doing in a town hall meeting. That is what these are for, so that the constituents can actually ask questions and interact with their senators and their representatives because they work for us, not the other way around. I think that the uniform violation situation was because they were all just dressed in plain civilian clothes. They had no security uniforms on. They were not police officers. And so just imagine you sitting there, you're being like, hey, what about this Y, XYZ? And then 6 grown men are like trying to rip you out of your chair and drag you down the aisle outside. Like, not okay. Never okay. Also, for everyone else in that room, I guarantee you, if I'm ever in a room like this and I see somebody manhandling a woman like that, especially 6 grown men on one woman, I will not just sit there quietly while they drag her out. Okay. It'll be a whole motherfucking riot in that bitch. And I've been seeing a lot of this, by the way. I've just seen some grotesque footage from Marjorie Taylor Greene's town hall where they had to drag multiple people out and they tased a man simply for asking questions in a way that she did not like it. And if you speak out against her, she will just rip you out of the room. Which, by the way, these are what this is for. You need to know the pulse of the people that you're working for. So if people in that room are angry, you need to know that. And because I've been seeing a lot of this, a lot of politicians not doing their fucking job because it doesn't agree with them. So they would rather have you escorted out. Their job is to sit there and listen to the people that they work for, get the pulse on the people, and report back. Okay? It is not like an echo chamber. That is not what you're supposed to have. You are not fucking Miley Cyrus in a concert. People are not there to see you because you're a celebrity. You work for them. You need to know how they feel. And if you don't like how they feel, that's not our fucking problem. Okay? And so that brings me to my last point. This is very, very important. You need to know your rights. Okay? And I think we need to talk about this more because everyone seems to be getting it very confused. Even these politicians right now in office. Okay? Where our rights lie, right? And what rights we have. Okay, so we're going to go over it again and again and again so that people aren't so confused, okay? Because it's really not that confusing. Okay, this is literally number 1 in the Constitution, okay? This is the First Amendment. The First Amendment in the US Constitution protects the right to protest and question the government. This includes freedom of speech. It includes freedom of speech. It includes freedom of speech, which allows individuals to express their views and opinions, even if those views are critical of the government. Marjorie Taylor fucking Greene and whoever the fuck was here in Idaho. Okay, here's another part, still under the First Amendment, right to assemble. The First Amendment also protects the right to peacefully assemble, meaning people can gather together and express their views and their concerns. This right is essential for allowing citizens to collectively voice their opinions and demand change. Okay, you guys need to understand this. We are allowed by law. It is in our Constitution. Our fucking founding fathers said we are allowed to assemble. We are allowed to protest. We are allowed to put our voices together to demand change. Demand, not ask for it, not ask for it nicely, to demand change. Okay, and then here's the little trifecta here that I felt was very, very important to hear about this situation. We have the right to petition. The First Amendment includes the right to petition the government, allowing citizens to seek redress of grievances and voice their concerns to elected officials, such in places like town hall meetings. This ensures that the government is accountable to the people and responsible to their needs, their fucking jobs. Just do your fucking job and it won't be a fucking problem. And this is to them and to everyone going to these town hall meetings, to everyone going to these protests, to people going anywhere where people might try to question you or try to drag you the fuck out or try to make you feel like you can't be doing whatever you're supposed to be doing. We have the right to do that. This is completely within our rights. Okay? Just to clarify that. Okay? Yeah, just to clarify that. Okay, bye bye now.